Shalom and good day. This is TKLM1029 back again with a DC review, and in this DC review I'll be covering Superman issue 18 and World's Finest issue 31. So starting off with first, hold on, before I do, let's get things organized for the one that will be reviewed first. So starting off with first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In some essence it does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the area of the internal art as we have a look around the beginning, middle and of course the end, and also what is happening story-wise with the characters. So as we turn up at the Oblivion Bar with Zatanna and also Superman, we have them catching up with Neron, and there's quite a bit of a discussion happening here with the characters as to how, well, one can help another out. As the story continues, we get to see a little bit more happening in regards to what's happening outside in the world, and we learn that there's something happening with the House of Heroes, whilst whilst Superman and Zatanna are also meeting others during this time period. And last but not least, towards the end, to which there's a bit of a reunion between Lois and also Superman at the Fortress of Solitude in the Arctic. But just for a minor spoiler, we do learn that Doomsday will be returning very soon. So for the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time for the area of the story. So in regards to the story, did we get anything comic reference? Sure enough we did, to Justice League issue 75. Next is the area of time. We got nothing in the area of time. Next is the area of the locations, to which we had the Oblivion Bar, the Arctic, and also the Dark Roads. Next we have the cast of characters, to which we have, of course, Clark Kent, Superman, Zatanna, Neron, Lois Lane, Dr. Light, Confusion, which is a take on a character that has been introduced through World's Finest. On the Mark Waid, we get to see Jimmy Olsen, and last but not least, the character of Doomsday. For the overall story rating, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move into World's Finest, issue 31. So, as we move into World's Finest, issue 31, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? Sure enough it does, to which I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the area of the internal art as we have a look around the beginning, middle and of course the end, and also what is happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we catch up with many of the Justice League members in the satellite, or in the Justice League satellite, and they're preparing for things in relation to the eclipse that's about to happen, but who of course turns up on the scene but the character of Eclipso. As we move into the present, we get to catch up with some of the things that are happening within this battle, and we get to see how the characters go out of their way to save the day. And last but not least, towards the end, we have the Justice Society of America coming into the picture for the next issue. So for the internal art, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Next is the area of the story. First things first, did we get anything comic reference-wise? No, we didn't. Next is the area of time, of how it was addressed. We had 24 hours earlier and now being used. Next is the location. We had the Justice League satellite. We had Metropolis and, of course, Civic City, which we visited in the story. Last but not least, the cast of characters consisting of Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Superman, Red Tornado, Black Canary, Atom. We also had Elongated Man, Superman, Batman, of course Robin, Eclipso, and last but not least, the Justice Society For the overall story rating for this, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.